Fair use is a legal doctrine that promotes freedom of expression by permitting the unlicensed use of copyright-protected works in certain circumstances. Section 107 of the Copyright Act provides the statutory framework for determining whether something is a fair use and identifies certain types of uses, such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research, as examples of activities that may qualify as fair use. Section 107 calls for consideration of the following 4 factors in evaluating a question of fair use: amount and substantiality of the portion used in relation to the copyrighted work as a whole. Under this factor, courts look at both the quantity and quality of the copyrighted material that was used. If the use includes a large portion of the copyrighted work, fair use is less likely to be found. If the use employs only a small amount of copyrighted material, fair use is more likely. That said, some courts have found use of an entire work to be fair under certain circumstances. And in other contexts, using even...
Welcome to the broadcast. This is a source of information on all things related to commercial appliances. Welcome all of you that are new to commercial and those of you well-versed in this industry of ours. Your host is Mike Reed, a technician who has been in the industry for 32 years, with his beginnings working in his family's appliance business based out of the western suburbs of Chicago. Get ready for a truly interactive broadcast. Have all your questions ready and prepare yourself to truly engage with Mike and discuss ideas on all things related to commercial appliances. Without further delay, here is your host. Welcome to the broadcast. This is a source of information on all things related to commercial appliances. Welcome all of you that are new to commercial and those of you well-versed in this industry of ours. Your host is Mike Reed, a technician who has been in the industry for 32 years, with his beginnings working in his family's appliance business based out of the western suburbs of Chicago. Get ready for a truly...
Let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm trying to check my sound right now. I might come out and go back in it if the sound is not right, but I can't hear anything. I have no music playing, nothing. All right, let's see who we got here in the comment section. Okay, you can hear me? Man, this is so strange. All right. Yeah, Mike is still going. I don't know if you I'm saying Kango, you were over there. Let me see. Yeah, let me see if I can see you on there. I believe you're over there. So Mike Sneed's just about done. Yeah, you can hear me? Yeah, oh, he's done now. He finished. All right, cool. That was a good interview. That was a good interview with Mike Sneed and his former student Greg. So that was a good one. I've been checking out Mike's videos since his very first one, where we got into an argument about him showing he was going to a laundromat and he was talking about how, if you're down and out, or if you ever find yourself in a situation, you can always go ahead and find a laundromat and do work. And I kind of disagree with him a little bit because it's really difficult getting your money out of those laundromat people. But welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. My name is Mike Reed. I'd like to thank you guys on Instagram. Okay, good. You guys can hear me on Instagram. I don't know why I can't. Got my screen going. I can't see anything. That's all right. So, a little bit of updates for today. We finally have the training schedule for Manitowoc. That is out. Let me see if I can show you guys. Hoshizaki still hasn't come up. Let me see here. Don't forget, For Real, which is the one in all the convenience stores. That's the one that whips up the ice cream dessert. That's on the 10th. So you want to contact For Real. And then at the end of this month, All right, end of this month, you got Follett coming up. Hold on one second. Let me flash this up on the screen. I don't know why another wants to work with me. I've contacted Henny Penny. So we all missed the Henny Penny class. I believe it was the beginning of this month, and it was already full. The Henny Penny class was full already. They looked into my account, they straightened some stuff out. So I now have the ability to look and see what classes are coming up. I might be able to check that out for you now. But as this is showing, this is on the screen. These are Follett Symphony ice machines. September 24th. This is the preventative maintenance, which is the ice machine cleaning. So September 24th, 1 p.m. Eastern. 1 p.m. Eastern. So you want to go to the Follett Ice website. It's completely free. You register for there we go. You register for the webinar. And they have these things. They are already in the system. What I do is I will have them playing. I will have the webinar, the instructor is live. You're able to present them with questions, right? You wait until it's over with. They're going to open up the training session to questions. And that is when you let it rip. That is when you can go ahead and ask them whatever your heart's desire in regards to, ice machines, in regards to Follett in this case. So this is the current instructor, Paul Gibson. I believe I've taken his other classes, but yeah, I just let it play. As long as I don't get a phone call, it doesn't interrupt the stream. So I'll just let it play. And once you have it in there, you can actually go back. Once you finish with this seminar, I believe you can get a certificate. Typically, what I suggest to everyone is to print out the certificate. When you print out the certificate, you're going to want to put together a packet. This packet is what you are trained on, right? What you're trained on, what you're authorized with. You being authorized, you being trained is your trump card. You do not offer that to just anyone. That is only for your client. That is only for the people that you are doing work for. Once you're authorized, you don't have to provide service to anybody. It's at your discretion. This is your own entity. You don't work for the manufacturer. This is your business. But customers would potentially like for whoever's working on their stuff to at least know something about it. And that's what this is going to get you. This is going to get you familiar with the product. This is going to get you familiar with the product. And I'm trying to see if this is Zoom or I can't remember what they're using. Yeah, it is Zoom. All right, so it is Zoom. So make sure you go through, you register, and then you hit the download apps. Make sure you get everything all set up, because you'll end up missing a good 15 minutes of the freaking class if you don't make sure you have your apps. Okay. October. So October is when they're going to have their upright refrigerators. Follett is big in medical. So your blood banks, your pharmacies, clinics, medical clinics, dental offices, that is where they live. That is where you're going to find these pieces of equipment. Here, let me show you real quick. Now that we're done with that, let me show you what they look like. Okay. These are new things that they got. So, all right, bear with me. I'm going to, let's do fridge. Follett fridge. Now, the ones that compete with Follett are going to be, see, $5,000. And these are the little small medical ones. They record the temperature. They must, all these medical facilities, and these are all users, all these medical facilities must record, there we go, they must record and chart the temperature of the medicine, of the samples. Let me see if I can get a better view. These are different vendors than what you typically are used to. And I'm trying to get one. And these are nice. These units are nice. When you see them in person, is very nice. So the old school way, it used to be this circular disc, this circular piece of paper, and it would chart within a 24-hour period the temperature in a spiral pattern. And that way, you were able to detect any swing in temperature like that. But now it's all completely digital. This is beautiful. It is beautiful. But Follett has a full complement. So this service in Follett is going to get you into hospitals. Like I said, they have ice machines. They have ice machines. They are not cheap. They are not inexpensive. Let me see if I get, here we go. Yeah, these suckers are not, okay, good. I could check it with Webster on. That's a lot better. So as you see, 14,000, and that's because this has just the lower base. There's nothing in this lower section here. It is just a stand. Everything is from this tray on up. And like I said before, you might see these in Sam's Club or Costco from time to time. They're constantly switching out refrigeration, but you will see these in medical facilities. You will see these in medical facilities around the world. Let me see if I can pull up this spec sheet. So it is a, like you see down here. Okay, so he's got the cassette in this one down at the bottom. So that's where the compressor and everything is, down at the bottom of this particular one. Nugget machines they're great when everything is working. They're great when everything is fine. You'll get plenty of contracts. These are the ones that'll get you your contracts to, like I said, service your hospitals, your urgent care facilities, that type of thing. Life flight facilities at different airfields, things of that nature. Hey, Sam, what's going on? Sam on IG. Now, let me, enough of the rambling. This is the Hoshizaki training. Not much has changed. Baltimore, or as you guys say, Baltimore. So if you guys are in Baltimore, you're coming up on the time, October 9th. October 9th, you need to contact Silver Eagle Distributors. That is I think Silver Eagle does Anheuser-Busch or something like that. No, don't tie me to that. But they do one of the two top beers. And I believe we have a Silver Eagle here in Houston. So you're going to want to contact them in Baltimore. Charles, hey, brother Charles. Hey, I saw you just bought that machine. I just got the I got the receipt. Oh, and let me see here. So yeah, brother Charles. Hey, what else was I doing? Yeah, Hoshizaki class isn't quite up yet in our area, so they're still concentrating on Central and South America, pretty much Central America right now. So that's going to be coming up pretty soon. Oh, your favorite, Brother Charles, your favorite, Follett. Here's it. Oh, I got rid of it. But they have their classes, and I tell everybody, I say, hey, look, man, I just turn on the meeting. So they have one September 24th at noon. I just turn it on, let that sucker play. If you do have any questions, you wait until the training class is over with, and then you can actually talk to them in real time. You can ask them whatever question you want to. But yeah, Brother Charles, I was looking at my email and I said, what the hell did I buy from Isomatic? I said, I didn't buy anything just yet. And I looked, I was like, oh, okay. I was like, okay, you just picked that sucker up. I was like, what the hell? Those prices have gotten through the roof. I remember I used to buy under-counter nugget ice machines for $1,100, and now, yeah, I'm going over school classes, and now, well, the ice machine classes and things like that. Now, $1,929 for an 80-pound. Jesus. Oh wait, is this the 80-pound? Yeah, because it said this was for the school. Yeah, I know. I saw it. It shows me here, just so you can see it. Let me make this big. Yeah, so it shows me everything. So I see it, and it's you put it up there. Yeah, but I was like, what the hell? I was like, when the hell? Because I just called. I called Isomatic today for the pricing on one for Shipley's, and and for your pump. Isomatic has the pump for the Scotsman. For those of you that are watching that might be confused, Isomatic makes equipment for Scotsman. So the nugget machine is made by Scotsman. So when you're looking for components, I was looking for, all right, the drain pump for Scotsman GEM unit. And that damn thing, this whole kit, let me see what, yeah. This freaking kit, this damn kit comes up $1,034. And the reason why you need the kit is because you need the drain switch. So the kit comes with it comes with the pump, it comes with the switch, and then the drain hoses. So there's no way around it. I went over to ISI. Yeah, I went over to ISI today. I tried to find this sucker right here. It was $1,000. They didn't have it. What ISI did have is one location had the pump, another location had the switch, and I'd have to put them together to have this kit. But I called over to, this is why I tell all of you, sign up with your distributor. Find your distributor let me show you guys. Find your distributor. Oh, what the hell is this? No. It is, I got it right here. Empire, which I can't stand. Empire, I don't know. I just call it ICE. Yeah. All right. So this is, it says permanently closed because they used to be Hoshizaki, and Hoshizaki pulled the plug. That's why they have the penguin there. Let me see here. 90 years, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they had an ungodly account with Hoshizaki. I don't know what it was for, 30 years or something like that. Let me see if I can find this this whole list. Here we go. Empire cooler. Chicago opportunities. Let me see if I can find. Man, Empire does not make this. Because Empire is across the United States. See, here is Empire in Greensboro. Bam! All right, this is what I was looking for. Let me make this big so you guys don't have to strain to see. Bam. All right, so here we go. This is who you're going to sign up with if you want to deal with Isomatic. So they went and put a chokehold on Isomatic. So nationwide, if you are trying to deal with Isomatic, you're going to have to deal with one of Empire's minions. In my market, it is Greater Texas Ice. Empire purchased Greater Texas Ice. Norm sounds like something on the damn East Coast. Let's see where the hell Norm's is at. I don't see it. So for all you guys over there, Philly, New Jersey. Oh, wouldn't you know it, the damn map isn't interactive. Let's see what they say with contact. Oh, and somebody was asking about clearance items to sell. Oh God, don't do me like that. So here are the clearance items. So you're going to have items that they are marked down. You're going to have scratch and dent. You're going to have B stock. You're going to have all kind of stuff. All kind of deals that they're looking to get rid of older models because they no longer are on the pricing list. They're no longer on the catalog. When you sign up with your distributor, then you're going to be able to see the list, and then this kind of stuff pops up. You can go ahead and sign in. Let me see here. Empire distribution in California. Oh, I don't want this. This is for toys. Let me see here. Resources. But this is the number. There's your 1-800 number. You can call them up, find out where the distributor is closest to you. Let's see what we got here. We'll give Instagram a little second to catch up. So there's the number. That is the number that you want to call. Hold on, I'm going to change this real quick. All right. Now, this is who I call to buy a new Isomatic unit. This is who Charles called and purchased an Isomatic unit. And then they also have other ones. See, I could buy Scotsman. Ooh, I could buy dishwashers. I could buy Morio Devil. This is the Vitson dishwasher. I can even buy True. So I can buy True. Let me show you. Let me see if I got some prices on this Fortis. Let me see if they're going to show me prices. Some of the prices are good. Some are kind of high. As you do more business with these people, you'll have pricing power. Yeah, this is just a Fortis catalog. So I do have the pricing list. So some of these that you put onto Chef's Table. So that's where the bottom is the fridge or freezer, and then you can pull out that drawer, pull out chicken, beef, hamburgers, whatever it is, bacon, and then you put it on top of the stove, top of the griddle. And some of these are as low as $200 and $300, like these first two. So there's a little bit of change to be made. Here's your griddle, and these go from everywhere from. No, Brother Charles, you don't have to buy. Well, in order for you to get the pricing down, yeah, you're gonna need to buy over time. But there's no rush. There's no rush. This is all about, building your network anyway. 63 Impala, what's happening? Let me see what else I got on there. All right, don't have anybody else new. So let me go back. And as always, do not hesitate. So right now I'm pulling up the Medea. I did an entire video about Medea products. So this is for the Medea speed ovens. I did an entire video about speed ovens. Amana, and then Medea, Amana, Turbo Chef, Mary Chef. So Medea is trying to get in here. Practica. Medea is trying to jump into the game, which is perfectly fine, especially if you have a client that they need something and it doesn't have to be a Turbo Chef, it doesn't have to be a Mary Chef. You can actually get them something like this at a lower price point. These are the microwaves, but I'm trying to pull up the speed ovens. It doesn't matter. But anyway, so they got the Medeas, they got Wietzens, True, and of course the Scotsman. Oh, that's the credit app for Moyer Devil. All right, let me close out a couple tabs here. So anyway, so this is your distributor across the country. This 800 number. Hold on a second. This 800 number. That's Norm's. That's who you're gonna call. Here we go. Sorry about that. Sorry about the moving back and forth. But this is the 800 number that you call, so you can sign up for your isomatic training class. Those are coming up soon. We're entering the fall, if not already in the fall. See, they already got the registration for Scotsman classes. This is the time when this kind of stuff heats up. Yeah, so this is talking about how my distributor here in Houston was purchased. This is talking about the other one in California was purchased, Hayward, California. Let me see what this Scotsman thing is going to take me to. Yeah, it says no classes at the moment. Let me see if you guys got any questions. All right, let me see what else we got. So the CO2 training, you gotta jump on it as soon as it pops up. You're gonna want to try to schedule your stuff, especially now that we're entering the fall, pretty soon to be the winter. You're gonna want to plan your training classes out. On the Mike Sneed class, they were asking about working on the machines at McDonald's. And that is going to be Carpigiani, and I'm spelling that wrong. Yeah, Charles is right. Yeah, you need to go to the classes. They are going to explain everything to you step by step. You're going to have to go to the classes several times because you're not going to be able to follow along the first two times. It's all going to be just Charlie Brown wah 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 in your ear. But as you spend more time with the equipment, you're going to absorb more and more, and you're going to pick up more and more every single time you attend class. Fun fact with the Carpigiani class, it is the K3. You can only go, let me show you the Carpigiani K3. Now, this is the backup machine for McDonald's. Taylor is number 1. Carpegiani is number 2. Let me see if I ask you it. Carpegiani for sale. Let me see what that gets me. I think this Marlin is the McDonald's distributor. Let me show you this real quick. So this is the backup. You're not going to work on Taylor. Taylor has, okay, so Marlin is the distributor for McDonald's in the UK. That's what this is. But this is what the K3 looks like. This is the milkshake machine. See, they have the dressing with the syrup pumps, the ice cream. So every McDonald's operator has an option. If they do not like Lane, which is who's taking care of McDonald's nationwide. So if they do not like it, if they do not like them, they have the option of going with this one, Carpegiani. And if they decide to go with this one, your option for training is to then go to Chicago. So the Carpegiani class, what's this? Let me see if this, I doubt if this is the training class schedule. This is for how to make ice cream. So Carpegiani teaches classes. Yeah, this is for, what? Oh, nice. Oh, wait a minute. I bugged the hell out of this woman. I bugged her to death. All right. So we have changes. We have changes. The class used to only take place in Chicago. Now, the class is taking place in High Point, North Carolina with everything else. With all the rest of the Ollie Group stuff. Now, let me see what this question is. All right. Will the ice machine class happen in Q1 through Q2? Yes. Also, do they come around to each area once a year? Yes. Let's see, 63 Impala. You're going to have to compete with Coca-Cola for McDonald's. You will have the advantage over them, though. 63, Coca-Cola is not allowed to handle the ice machine. Coca-Cola is not allowed to handle the ice machine, the ice cream machine. That's not their thing. So their Coca-Cola's deal is strictly CO2. Whatever CO2, they'll deal with that. But they're not doing much with the maintenance. That is Pepsi. With McDonald's, it's Lane. So Lane has had that contract, as far as I know, since the 60s. Since the 60s, Lane has been taking care of the McDonald's ice cream machine. And, like the gentleman was saying, oh, the machine is broke. The machine is not broke. The machine is rarely broken. What happens is the machine is going through a heating, sanitizing cycle. And that heating, sanitizing cycle takes several hours. While it's supposed to be done late at night, but the employees never time it right. And so it'll force itself off because it doesn't want to make people sick. Salmonella and all that other jazz. So it when it reaches its timing, just like a truck driver, when it reaches its certain hours, then it stops. It's got to stop and it's got to go through the process. And that's when they say, oh, sorry, we got no ice cream. So that's what's up. So this lady streamlined it. All this used to be on Google Calendar and all this other stuff. So this is nice. Here, Carpegiani. Let me go to the schedule. Let me see if anybody's on Instagram. Oh, what's happening? Here you go, brother. All right, 2 people on Instagram. Well, they were anyway. So here's the link. Yeah, Coke is really, dude, Charles. Yeah, Lane is still doing McDonald's. Lane has no intentions on giving up McDonald's. I don't foresee that happening in my lifetime. So it is what it is. McDonald's is really big on keeping things the way they are. McDonald's is a if it's not broke, don't fix it. If it's not broke, don't mess with it. So that's why McDonald's equipment is typically uniform nationwide. I'm always blown away. I'm always blown away when I go somewhere and I see different equipment in the McDonald's, and I'm usually geeking out. And they're like, "What the hell's wrong with this guy?" And I'm like, "What the hell? What the hell?" Yeah. Well, all right. Here's the thing, because I know a lot about the Coke situation. Yes, McDonald's is Coca-Cola's biggest client, which is why Pepsi bought all those other restaurants, because Coca-Cola had McDonald's and a whole bunch of other people on lock. Coca-Cola is limited with their technicians. Coca-Cola is limiting their scope of work to CO2 refrigeration. If it's CO2, then Coke is willing to tackle a few things, but only that, a few things. On the flip side, Pepsi techs are dealing with everything. So, and in Pepsi is, let me see if I got, hold on, let me make myself a little bigger. Let me see what we got down here. Should have Pepsi down here somewhere. So Pepsi is hurting. Pepsi is in a bad way right now. And so it's looking like going down the maintenance route is a cautionary tale, and a lot of people are starting to back away from it. Because here's the issue, if you don't have techs, then you fall flat on your face. It's kind of hard having a tech company, a service company without technicians. So, and these companies are finding out that, it's taking a good 5 years to get technicians proficient. So you can't just take somebody off the street. If you do take them off the street, it's going to be 5 years before you get anything decent out of them. Because they're just going to be ride-alongs. They're going to be assistants and helpers for years into the future. There was a real big push. Let me make myself a little bigger. There was a real big push. That's why Igniter Labs exists. There was a real big push for this AI virtual instruction. Hold on a second. Let me log on into this real quick. So there was a real big push with that, and that's kind of fell flat. It hasn't taken hold like everybody thought it would. Things have more or less shifted towards. Hold on a second. Things have more or less shifted towards automating the food prep side. So let me drop this. Gooby fears destruction. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Yeah, Pepsi rules down here too. Yeah, Pepsi is doing their thing, but financially Pepsi is struggling. So let me show you. So Pepsi has been you see this dip. Hold on, let me show you the month, 6 month, year to date, 1 year. See? So where they at right now? almost almost even with their highs. So it doesn't get any higher than 180. So what we got for the high? 179 for the 52-week high. The low is 177. So let me go with 5 years. Yeah. So Pepsi, see, they were struggling up until last year. Yeah, same time last year, they take a nasty dip. Let's see if this is October, March, April, May. Let's see this April now. Where is these dips at? So Pepsi is taking these wild hits, but you know they're nothing compared to Coke. Yeah, nothing compared to Coke. And, you know, as you can see, they're all pretty much down. Let me go to year to date. Okay. So Coke, a lot better than Pepsi. And as you see here, the related Coke, Pepsi, Monster, and National Beverage Corp. I don't know why Keurig Dr. Pepper isn't on here. But yeah, Pepsi ain't having the party you think they are. They're not. Oh damn, my bad. Yeah, they're not having the party that you think they are. Yeah. Ooh. No, you know what? Stroker reviews. Oh no. The Hispanic has Coca-Cola on lock. No, you know Coca-Cola is based in Atlanta, Georgia, right? Yeah, when you go to training classes in Houston, 75% of the techs are black. And it's like when you go in there, I look and I'm like, whoa, what the hell is this? And it's because it's the Coke and Pepsi techs. Yeah, you're gonna see Coke. You're gonna see Coke everywhere. And that's always, that is always how it's been. So let me stop that one. Let me share the la da 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 da. You guys are funny. All right. So here is Igniter Labs. Let's go into the library. This training here, like for your microwaves and all that, this was okay. Good, you guys are following over. This is what everyone assumed was going to be a launching point. This was what every tech was going to have a tablet with them, and they were going to just pull this up. Hit the troubleshooting, have your documents, look at the error code. Okay, what's the error code? Error code 3. Oh, okay. High voltage board. Boom. Here's the part number. Boom. And and go ahead and key it into your proprietary system, right? And then pull up your stuff. Oh, damn. What am I doing? That's why I got the damn tablet. Hold on 1 second. You guys can't see me, but now you can see me. All right, let me see here. I think that was ACP, right? ACP. Let me see what this number is. Oh, hold on 1 second. This is 5959. And this is where that back end staff comes in, 073. So your techs out in the field will go ahead and punch this in. Damn it, man. And Reliable came up. Reliable came up with it. So I'm gonna do this so you guys can see me. So Reliable came up, and it's saying that Reliable is saying this is for the customer, that high voltage board, that's the part number with ACP, the microwave, it is 371. I have not logged in. And this is where your back end, this is where your back end staff comes in. Oh, this is out of stock. So it's out of stock. Now, part of the selling point of this damn program was supposed to be to pull up relevant part numbers, pull up the most up-to-date part numbers. Let me see if I can find another one. But anyway, you get the idea. So you're supposed to just go ahead and tap into this sucker and then find out, okay, so error code 5, boom. And with just a little bit of training, you're supposed to have techs that are supposed to go out there, punch in these numbers. I don't want this damn scooching. All right, so it says that same high voltage board. Hold on, let me show you real quick. It says the same high voltage board. Let's see if I can do this way. I've never heard of this company, but it's called Yes Group. It's 2 something. There it is, high voltage board, 225. Yeah, I don't know why that thing acts up like that. All right, so I'm going back. But anyway, so you get the idea. So using this system of a journeyman tech is supposed to go out with just the slightest bit of training, go out, use the system like what I just showed you, go into your own company system, put in the number, whether that go directly into a database or does that go to the ladies in the office. Ladies in the office, go ahead and key it in and find out what the price is. Call the customer and give the customer the price. Which is why, as I was talking to some of you guys, you know, these other companies, these large companies, they're charging an administrative fee. So they're actually, every part of their business is getting covered through their invoices. So, you know, like I said, I charge the mileage that goes for the vehicle, not just for gas, but for wearable routine maintenance, tires, oil, all that good stuff. So 63 Impala is saying, not to interrupt your channel a bit, you've met 6 to 7 techs that recently has said they've made 1,500 to 2,000 doing installs for fun on the weekends part-time. Oh yeah, I do my best to cover this kind of stuff. I do my best to introduce you all to, you know, Bun and Marco. I think it's Marco. Hold on one second. Let me stop that one. And let me present to you a new screen. So this is Bun. Number 1. So across the board, everybody's using Bun. Everybody's using Bun. So this simple boiler, and most of my locations, they actually have 2 of these. They actually have 2. So I love these because once they start scaling up, the employees don't know how to descale them. The wires start burning. All kind of fun stuff starts to happen. So Bud is covering frozen drinks. They're covering all kind of other beverages with their bubblers. They're covering hot water. They're covering tea, coffee, semi-automatic, and fully automatic machines. That's Seiko. This is the Bun, and that's not a bad price. $6 grand. Bun does have their training across the country. 2 areas now. If anybody's interested, I can cover some of the Bun stuff. The new Bun stuff, you're gonna have to excuse me, but I think it's kind of sexy. The older look was it was really dated. The new digital stuff is really inviting, is really fresh, a lot more stainless. It makes the eyes, it really draws your eyes to the equipment. And before that, it was just some real ho-hum. You see, here's the Bun with the apple juice, grape juice, orange juice. So they got all of that good stuff covered. All of that good stuff covered. So everybody is using this, from universities, grocery stores, hotels, high schools. Everybody's using it. Everybody uses Bun. Libraries have them. The coffee makers for the librarians, and for sometimes they let students use the drip coffee. Then they have the boilers when you're having tea. So that's what this is, all the way in the back. That is the new boiler on the back left. Very sexy. I like it. I like it a lot. Let me see if I can find the Bun classes. I think it's under support, or it's under Bun serve. No, I think we're in the right spot. I think we are in the right spot. It's under a different name too. It's like Bun training, something like that. Let me see what we got here. Let me go with Fast Cup. Oh yeah, and they have these in the gas stations. What am I thinking about? Yeah, gas station, convenience store, quick serve, QSR. Let me see here. It's under. There we go. Here we go. So let me give you this link. So if you do commercial.bun.com, this takes you to the training. It's supposed to take you to the training section. This is supposed to be the training section. Hold on one second. See, once again, the virtual tech. Bun is on a hiring spree. They are hiring like crazy. They have to do a each one, teach one situation right now. So they are hiring. There we go. Service technician certificate training. I knew it was under Bun. I knew it was under this one. All right, so let me copy this for you guys. And then, so let's go into let me go into that schedule real quick. All right, so Brother Charles know a lot about that coffee. Yes. Oh yeah, you're right. The coffee companies, yes. Well, they're not going to know who GB is, but they're going to know who, not Carnation. Brother Charles, help me out. What's the one from New Orleans that is red? And it is, what the hell's the name of that family business? Hold on, New Orleans Coffee Company. It is not PJ's, not Carnation, or what the hell is it called? Somebody help me out here. Community. There you go. Thank you. If anybody knew, I knew Brother Charles would know. Brother Charles got a background in coffee. Yeah, community coffee. Now, all right, we're in the training section for Bun. So yeah, and just so you all know, everything is 1,000 to between 1,000 and 2,000 to do these installs. The reason why he said it's 1,000 to 2,000. Oftentimes, what's included in that number is everything associated. That is the water line, that is backflow preventer, that is the filtration that's also included in that. And it's not just the filtration, but it's installing the filtration. So you're installing the bun, then you're installing the filter, and then you're oftentimes running some type of a drain. So here we go. Midwest and then East Coast. That was last year. What the? Come on, man. Stop playing games with me. Hold on, let me go back. Yeah, one of the supporters of the channel, she was having a very hard time getting through to Bun, but trying to get some of this information. But everybody else was getting through and getting classes done and everything in California. Here we go, classroom training. You can, once you log in, they give you this type of information. But everything you need is right here. Skills at no cost, because they're looking to get more people trained up on the equipment. The handyman guys at these places are not the handyman guys of the 70s, 80s, or even the handyman of the 90s. This is 2025. And the guys that are here now have no clue. They have no clue. I'm a bun service provider. I'm a bun commercial. So you can request an account. Oh, self-guided, and your videos. Let me skip the tour. So here it is. You can get all the manuals, instruction guides, cleaning, blah blah blah. And I don't know any models offhand. Okay, so Higgins Appliance says, did phase 1 of the Bun Associate course, and okay, you did phase 1 and you passed, but they seem to want you to be Bun certified before they let you do phase 2. Okay, well, you actually are good where you're at. All right, you're good where you're at. You need to get out there. I mean, this is, like I said, it's in every bun is at every Denny's, every Waffle House, every IHOP. Bun is everywhere. All your gas stations, all your hotels. You don't need to go to stage 2. You just go ahead and do it. Like 63 Impala said, hey, look, man, they're getting 1,500 to $2,000 to do the install. I showed you the backflow preventers. So, you put your backflow preventer on there. You run your water line. And you're also going to run your filtration. So you're going to run all of that. But you've already had that training. Yeah, Brother Frank. Hold on one second. I gotta get me one of those ticker things. I'm gonna have to get me one of those ticker things. This is Brother Frank. Hold on one second, because Brother Frank is the all-time supporter of the channel. Thank you as always. How you feeling, Brother Frank? That is the channel sponsor. Let me bring this damn thing, because I don't know if that damn music was loud or not. Now, yeah, Brother Frank. Hey, let's see what else we got. No, Hey man, you are greatly appreciated over here. I do appreciate everything you contributed to the channel, keeping keeping everything going. So I'm just showing the good people about the different training classes. Now, I am curious to see if you did sign up with any of these other. Hold on one second. I need to. One second. Let me add this screen. Well, Brother Frank, this is some of the stuff. These are some of the classes that you would use if you want to, because you are heavy with the air conditioning. If you wanted to get, let's just say, an air conditioning contract going on with the McDonald's franchisee, my suggestion is you get in with something like this with the Carper Johnny. You get the McDonald's, you get their ice cream and their air conditioning. It's something to give you a leg up. Ooh, K3. Okay, that's remote. So they are doing 2 more classes for the year. Oh, okay. All right. Well, then you would definitely need it. You're still gonna have to do this information anyway. So I know you wouldn't want to be held hostage by Taylor. Oh yeah, there's a ton of money. There's a ton of money to be made uh, in this period. No matter which way you go, no matter which way you go. But if you can go. This is just like this. This is one of the options for McDonald's is this K3 ice cream machine. So you got Taylor and you got the K3. So those are the 2 options that they give the McDonald's owners. They also give them the option of Manitowoc or Hoshizaki for their ice machines. I've been putting this off since before the pandemic. So they're still using the same Google Docs. All right, so here it is. This is the same. So it does link over to the same old Google Doc link for the class. So if you did want to attend the class, it is now over in North Carolina. It used to be in Chicago. Let me give you these guys this little link here. So that's the link for if you want to sign up for the class. They would tell you how much it is, if there is a cost associated with it, and then you would be just an option for the McDonald's owners. And there's nothing wrong with approaching McDonald's and telling them who you are, and then let them contact you when they're in need. So that is my number one suggestion. And as always, the McDonald's you start with first are the McDonald's in the worst neighborhoods. The McDonald's in the worst neighborhoods have the hardest time getting technicians to come out to them. None of the technicians want to go to the McDonald's in the bad neighborhoods. So that is your in. All right, so you're saying if you just take a break from fitness. Yeah. I know. I hear you. So you got the K3 machine and you got Taylor. Hold on. McDonald's. Let me see if it pops up. Let me see what we got. Wired, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they're not always broken. They're just going through the cleansing cycle. Man, they make this incredibly difficult to find. But a lot of these sites have their own. A lot of these distributors have their own site, just like Subway. I think it's IDQ or something like that. Yeah, they have something like that. Yeah, I'm trying to think what it is. I know like this Martin is a distributor in the UK. I know I got quite a few of you watching me. Oh, let me go to this one. Hold on a second. I don't know if I ever showed you this one. And this one is specifically for, let me stop that screen. Bear with me 1 second. I'm going back to Ignited Labs because I don't often talk about this. I see you just made a comment. I'll get back to you. I'll get back to that comment in just 1 second. One thing. No, it is not. You can't. The reason why Taylor builds that heating cycle in there is to kill listeria. It's to kill. I think it's to kill all the diseases, all the illnesses that you get from milk-borne bacteria. So Taylor has never been sued. And why has Taylor never been sued? Why has McDonald's never been sued? You know, they haven't been sued because they do their best to protect themselves from getting people sick from the ice cream machine. A lot of places do not clean their ice cream machine. Even the machine I have, it is designed to partially shut down and become a nuisance after 3 days, but it'll still let you make ice cream. But McDonald's does not want to get sued. Man, what the hell? Hold on, all right, hold on a second. Let me get this. I have one just for the air conditioner. I have one just for the freaking air conditioner. Let me see if I can find it. Heatcraft. No, where the hell is it? International Cold Storage. Man, they must have removed it. They must have removed this freaking thing. Let me do view all. Man, I had one just for air conditioners, and this is for the air conditioners in Wendy's. Well, I said I want to focus. I'm going to have to focus more on things for my major contributors. They used to have the training in here just for the Wendy's. Yeah, here it is. Just for the Wendy's HVAC. I don't think this is going to work. Yeah, so they have made a change. If you would like to get training on the Wendy's air conditioning system, Igniter Lab has a whole nother section. All right, because that's what Frank is really into. He's really into the AC. So if you contact Igniter Labs, they have a whole section just dedicated to that. You could actually get into the Starbucks too for standalone. Although Starbucks is such a whiny crybaby type of company. All right. Okay, so All right, next question, 63 Impala. Not to interrupt, but if you are coming from residential appliances, your diagnostic skills are going to be better than those commercial guys, and these companies don't pick people off of size. Well, okay. Um, they pick off of who can fix it today. And not only that, but they'll fix it. They'll pick whoever has a damn driver's license. So they're willing to train whoever. Now, what happens? You will get more money starting. You will get more money. You will get signing bonuses if you have existing skills. If you already have abilities, they'll test you. They'll find out. They say, okay, this guy really knows what he's doing. Hey, look, if you want to work for us, we'll give you $1,000 signing bonus if you stay on for 90 days. All right, C3 Impala. Mike is telling y'all the truth. He just doesn't have enough time to fully tell y'all how much money is out there. Well, I don't want to get into the money part of it. This whole channel, right? So this channel is not a, hey, come on over here. This whole channel is about, you already know something about the business. You've already heard about it. You've already seen somebody. You've already done a little something with it, whether it's residential, and now you want to come on over to the commercial side. But it isn't. Knowing how much to charge is never going to stop you. You just always feel like you're not making as much as what the big guys are charging. The whole reason why I do this channel is so that you know where to go and find these resources. So you know, okay, all right, now I know where to get the training on the backup ice cream machine for McDonald's. Now I know where to go and get the training for the air conditioning system for Wendy's. Now I know where to go and get the training for the fryer at Burger King, you know, Burger King, Wendy's, and all that kind of stuff. Bun. Once you put all of this training together, it's going to help you. It's going to help you provide a consistent and steady income. It's going to prevent you from this scarcity mindset. It's going to prevent you from all this fear that everybody has. Everybody's so freaking afraid. What if this? What if that? Hey, look, the money's out there. You just have to find the right client for you, because not every client is going to mesh well with you. So that is the main thing. Not every client is going to be your damn client. Matter of fact, I just had all right, let me see here. Oh yeah, I'll just show you some of my text messages. Yeah, I had nah, I don't want to show this guy's number, but yeah, I had this guy here. You know, he's been waiting on me forever to come in and do this freaking belt. Yeah, I can't show you because I got his freaking phone number all over this thing. Well, let me see here. But keep them coming. Keep them coming. We're already at 1 hour and 15 minutes. We're going to have to start winding this thing down. Yeah, like Brother Charles said, go to the classes and then make your money. You know, be successful. Also, stick to what you know, right? That's the main thing. Build on your existing skill set. You know, especially if you know about a lot of places, pizza shops and stuff like that, there's a ton of training on pizza ovens. If you know a lot of pizza shops, work on freezers, fridges, and ovens, and you'll forever stay busy. If you got a lot of burger shops, work on fries, griddles, ice machines. You know, all of that good stuff. There's so many different directions you could take in this business, but I don't want anyone to get discouraged with numbers. So if they're going out and they're charging somebody 1,000, and you heard Mike Reed say, "Oh yeah, they getting $1,500 for this," you know, I don't want people to say, "Oh man, I'm not, you know, I'm doing something wrong because I'm only getting $1,000 for this job." But I heard Mike Reed say you're supposed to get 1,500 for it. It's like, look, there's nuances to this thing, and as you start to get up there, as you start to build your skill level and bring up your level of business, you know, you'll be able to command more money. And then you not only will you be able to command more money, your business is going to demand more money. You got to pay for the vehicles. If you get a back end staff, parts clerk, you know, bookkeeper, you're going to need to charge appropriately to cover all those different costs. So it is what it is. And with that, I am going to wrap up this rambling. You know, I want to thank you, Brother Frank. You know, I really do appreciate all the support. I want you all to like, share, and subscribe. It's too bad this freaking music ain't working. Hey, all right, so 63 say you appreciate me. I do appreciate that. All right, you've been in it for 4 years. Oh, you want to quit like a million times. You are doing the hard part. How do you change their mind? The more information that you have, if you have more information about the equipment than what the customer has, they have no choice but to take a back seat. They have no choice but to yield to you. So the training is key. I'll give you a good example. About going to training. I go to training for Isomatic, you know, every year. Isomatic called me today. Hey, Brother Charles, if you're still here, yeah, Isomatic called me today, and they wanted to give me a referral for a client that has a good, you know, 20, 30 GEMU Nugget ice machines in their office building. Brother, almost like Tokyo Marine, but it's not Tokyo Marine, so I have no idea who this is. I have no idea who this is. So so I got another one of those coming up. Got another one of those. So be ready, Brother Charles. Be ready. So it's a whole bunch of ice machine cleanings coming up. Whole bunch. Yeah, you know, hey man, Isomatic broke down. You know who I'm talking about, Brother Charles. So Isomatic broke down, and they say, hey, look, man, nobody else wants to do these. Nobody else wants to do them. So it is in the commercial spot, all these locations. You know, hopefully, you know, you'll take this account. So they're what business are you gonna go into where somebody is begging you to take on 30 ice machine cleanings, right? It's at least once a year, at most every quarter, at least 30 units. I didn't have to advertise for it. I didn't have to hand out any business cards. I didn't have to hand out any pamphlets. I didn't have to call anybody up. I just called to ask about some parts, and in return, I was offered 30 damn cleanings, hopefully every 6 months to every 4 months. So we'll see. But yeah, Brother Charles, I'll definitely need your help with that one, because I don't have no time. I don't have no time for that. I definitely don't have any time for that. Yeah, you know what? It sure can. It sure can. But you know what else can change the financial status? Taking some of that Shipley's business from ISI. So we'll see what's happening with that. I'm gonna have to swing by Shipley's and speak to some people, brother. I don't know if you have. If you do it, and I do it, we work on them. They don't have to know that we're together. You work on them as your company. I work on them as mine, and let's see if either one of us can get that account, because it looks like little bird on the streets telling me that they might be dropping. ISI might be dropping that account. Yeah, 30 units happens every day. The money is out there. The money is out there. Let me see if I pull up a calculator for you guys. Let me pull up a damn calculator for you guys. And then I'm getting up off of here. I am getting up out of here. I am getting out of here. What the hell is this? Okay. Well, we'll have to see. You know, that's what she told me. So 30 ice machines times, you know, I'll just be easy with it. I'll be easy. 750. That's if I'm, you know, so you're talking about $22,500. If I only charge them $750 to clean this machine right here. That's this one, to clean this little guy right here. And Brother Charles, you know what we're doing, right? You know, we're going to fill that, that sucker full of solution. Let them suckers run on clean. Boom. Try to hit up at least 10 at a time. 10 at a time, you know, and then run that, or at least take care of every single one that's on the floor. You know, and work those suckers in waves. Work those suckers in waves. You know what I'm saying? Run them on clean. Boom. By the time you get to number 10, you know, that first one, you know, go ahead and drain it, fill it again. Boom. Flip it back to clean. Go to the next one. So then, boom. By the time you're done, go ahead and run it on ice. Get that stuff on out there. Maybe, yeah, probably by that time, we'll probably be able to take the auger out. Just start yanking them augers out, clean off the bottom, re-lube them up a little bit, and then get going. Oh yeah, sure, no problem, man. Well, you know, just letting you guys know what's out there. Just letting you guys know what's there. Yeah, that's, you know, for these little GMU 90s. I mean, you can go up. I would say, all right, 30 units times, even if it were 1,000, right? $1,000. You know, for your 30,000. I mean, not 30,000. What that? Yeah, that's $30,000. Yeah, simple math. It's $30,000. So $30,000. If I did that 4 times, if I did that quarterly, that's an account. You know, if I can get that quarterly. But if I did it quarterly, I would do it for less. If I did it quarterly. Hold on one second. If I did it quarterly, I'll do the 30 units, because it would be a whole lot easier. I'd say maybe 650. So that's 19,000, and then 19,000 times 4. So that's $78,000. So that account would be worth $78,000 to me. Right. Every 6 months is 60 grand. Right. If I did 1,000, if I did it for $1,000 a pop. So, but I would just boom, 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 go down the line, drop the solution, run it on the clean, let that sucker soften up. By the time I'm done with the very last one, go back to the very first one, drain it, use the impact, pull out all 4 or 5 of the bolts, the Allen keys at the top, pull that auger out, clean the very bottom of it, and rock and roll like that. And just rock and roll like zoop, 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 go right down the list. But more than likely, I'd get an assistant. But for 78 grand, I can afford, you can afford an assistant. Alejandro, it's completely up to you, man. It's completely up to you. Some people are not good with installs. Some people are not good at installs, and it's in some companies all they do are installs. So it is completely up to you. Just know that when you're doing installs, let me close this out. When you are doing installs, you're dealing with variations, right? You're dealing with deviation, variance. What I mean by that is no 2 installs are going to be the same. Even if I did installs for the same building, those installs are going to vary. So what I mean by that is the drainage is different. The position in the break rooms is different. Now I've done these before. Brother Charles, no, I've taken care of an insurance company that had. Now, Brother Charles, did they have 18? I believe they had 18 Hoshizaki under counter nuggets, and it was an insurance. It's an insurance company, and I'm pretty sure if Charles and I wanted to get that account back, they would welcome us with open arms. What do you think, Brother Charles? You think they would take us back over there at that insurance company with it's actually more than 18 machines. It's 18 under counter nuggets, and then all the executives have the water and ice dispensers. Let me show you what they. So this is the Hoshizaki. So this is whoa! Oh my God! I used to sell these for $2,000, and now they're $4,000. I got about 15 in the garage I need to fix. Damn, that's crazy. That's nuts that's now $4,000. So because of the price, they're paying attention to maintenance. It was different when these things were $1,500. They cared, but they really didn't care. They started taking notice when they were $2,000. They started getting upset when they were $3,000, and now they're livid and they're $4,000. $4 freaking grand. That's crazy. Yo, wow, that is nuts. Shoo, it only makes 80 pounds. So then you have this one. So they had 18 of these, and they had 18 break rooms. And on top of that, you have the Hoshizaki water and ice dispenser. So these are $7,000. These did not used to see how this one says $5,000. These also used to be about $3,000, 2 to 3. This used to be $2 to $3,000. These are in your retirement home, old folks' homes, that kind of stuff. And for $2,000, for $3,000, they say, "Oh, we'll clean them ourselves. We'll clean them ourselves. And if something goes wrong, we'll call you to come fix it." Well, guess what? Anything you go and fix on one of these machines is going to cost the customer $2,000. Anything you got to fix. Easy $2,000. Easy $2,000. Oh man. So 63 of Impala is saying that's exactly what I'm saying. Build repeat customers. This is not residential. Appliance repair. So you need to step up your game. Again, sorry for taking over. No, brother, you perfectly welcome. I welcome and I enjoy your input into this whole thing. Greatly appreciated. But like you said, this is not residential. This is no longer based on how much the customer can pay. The repairs are going to outstrip the cost of the appliance. The repairs will cost more than the equipment. This is when it's at your roller skating rink, Super Chef 2000. This is when it's at your roller skating rink. This is when it's at the insurance office. That number that you are charging to clean, that number that you are charging to repair the float, drain pump, drain switch, replacing lines, that number is going to outstrip the cost. Every single time the customer tells me, "Oh, well, I only paid $2,000 for it," I laugh. I double over and I laugh at them. I said, "What's that got to do with the price of tea in China?" I got a customer right now that's got a Hoshizaki. They got a Hoshizaki. I hate these 200 pounders. I hate them with a passion. Hold on one second. Let me take this thing off my face. Hold on one second. Let me show. I got one of these Hoshizaki under counter 230 pound. It's not 230. There we go. It's a 300 pounder. This machine right here for $3,900. This machine, these machines right here, I hate these machines. I hate them with a passion. What the hell? Does that say water cooled? Oh, we don't want water cooled. We want air cooled. But never mind. This machine used to be $2,000. It is now $4,000. Let me show you what the chill plate looks like. So the chill plate on this thing, let me make sure you guys are able to see. And Stroker Reviews, I'll get to that comment in just 1 second. My battery's about to die. So let's show you that chill plate. So you see the price of it, right? Okay, evaporator coil. So here we go. Here's the coil. Oh. And I swear to you, I hate this machine. This is a pain in the you know what to break the damn thing down and get to so many damn screws to get to this freaking chill plate. That's the evaporator. It is not my. So I got a leaking high pressure switch. Even though that pressure switch is $77. Even though this pressure switch is $77, you're still going to need to recover all the refrigerant. You're still going to need to recover all the refrigerant. So that's a charge because you need a recovery machine. And then you're going to have to cut off the old one, swage the line, and then add on a new pressure switch. So, by the time, and then, vacuum it, pressure it up, do your leak test, vacuum it down, and then way back in the charge. At least that's officially how you're supposed to do it. So then that $77 switch ends up costing the customer $1,500. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's just a cube guide. Let me see if I can find this evaporator plate. So they need that piece. So they're already at $1,500. I haven't even gotten to the evaporator yet. I haven't even gotten to it. Let me see if we can find the evaporator. Did I mention that I hate Parstown? Because I hate Parstown. Damn, 104 items to show. Their site is so unfreaking usable. All right, there's the expansion valve. I just changed one on the Isomatic. I had to remove so much. Dude, this thing is a pain in the butt. Let me see if I can find one. Let me just go back. Now remember, this machine is $4,000 now. Like when my customer bought it before the pandemic, it only cost them $2,000. They were pissed that it was $2,000 back then. So let's go with it is not, what the hell model was that? Is it a KML? I think it is a KML. So we're gonna go with this. We're gonna go with this. So this evaporator is $634. Everything that I had explained to you previously holds true. Everything that I explained to you previously. So you're going to have to recover the charge, because it's not like it's a burnt out compressor. Well, actually, it's got a leak. There ain't no charge to recover. So I'm gonna have to cut this sucker out, cut out that high pressure switch, put another one in, and put this into, and then I gotta tear down that freaking unit. Oh, excuse me. It is not fun with this little troll of a unit. I'm telling you, I hate this unit. I absolutely positively hate this damn unit. This unit is a freaking troll. This KM 301. It is a troll of a unit. It's a pain in the ass to clean. It's just horrible. It's horrible. So Stroker Review said these companies have the money. There is no complaint about the prices. Yeah, and Stroker and 63 Impala will tell you, man, look, we can't even, and then Charles will tell you, we can't even come up with, I can't get my prices anywhere near the other guys. When I'm in training classes and I tell them, I say, hey man, I'm like 200 something an hour. And the guys are like, oh my God, you're super expensive. But I'm not charging, administrative fees. I'm not charging for paper clips. I'm not charging for electrical tape. I'm not charging for wire nuts. Those guys are charging for all that. Those guys are charging drive time from the time they leave a location to the time they get there. And they typically choose the guy that's furthest away to get to that point. When they go out to go and get a part, they're still on the clock. That client is being charged for the entire time that technician is working in service of getting that part. So if I know that Charles has a float with him, and I call up Brother Charles and say, hey man, I need this float from him. He said, yeah, come and get it from me. I'm going to tell you this area. You're not going to know. And he's going to say, I'm in Fulshire. And I'll be in Pearland. I'll have to drive an hour and 20 minutes to go and get that float from Brother Charles, and then drive an hour and 20 minutes back. The other companies charge the drive time. They charge the hourly rate for the guy to drive, plus the mileage and everything else. And then they charge for the part, and then they charge for overnighting the part on top of the fact that they paid for the guy to drive to go get it. So they do all that kind of stuff. And I can't possibly, I can't get my numbers up that high. I can't, you put your, I scare the customers every single time when I tell them labor rates, every single time. But if they compare my bill to my competitor said they only charge $100 an hour, but their bill comes out to $4,000. My bill come out to $1,000. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, fun times. Hour and 42 minutes on the stream. I'll be back on Monday. Hey, Super Chef, hanging with me tough. I appreciate you. Any questions on Instagram? I'm looking right at y'all. If not, I'm gonna wind this thing down again. Be on the lookout Monday. I'm going to give you information on jobs that are open. I'll give you information on restaurants that are opening. Probably talk about Kava and some of the other up and coming places. A new drink dessert concept that's out. Swig is expanding across the nation. You should jump in on that too, because the existing companies can't get to these new clients. So that is an opportunity for you to get in. And I'll see you Monday, 7 p.m. Central Time. And with that, check you later. Thank you, 63.